want the money make you happy, it don't make you different. I start to see that myself when I got a couple million. Roll through the mud, I can't lie, I seen too much real outside there. I told my brother had some patience and your day'll come. Now he's sitting in the and he ain't got no. You can't walk inside my shoes like a sneaker punk. I overcome obstacles and they still come. I was trying to make a way out like it was my first.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got Bradley Beal. Barkley is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Danny Granger. And it's Pettit in at the two-guard spot. Lakers trail by 9. McGrady passes to Kobe. Beal with the steal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And with those sound defensive instincts, Beal is able to disrupt the opponent's offensive game plan.
Bryant dishes to O'Neal. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Abdul-Jabbar. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th plus foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd and a 2nd, you're done for the half. Yes. So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along.
What are these niggas doing?
Those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
Here's Barkley. Outside, Beal.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime. He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. That sends Danny Granger to the free throw line. That's on Shaq.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Here's Kobe, and finish off by Bryant.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. Pass to Pettit. Six on the shot clock. Barkley kicks to Beal. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Shaq's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads, cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Bryant.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
Rabs checked in for the Lakers. Los Angeles leading by 7. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Magic Johnson.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going
Why
over with his
like
guys.
that?
He wants them to maintain their balanced attack. And he told them they're doing a great job finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Knocks it loose. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And the Lakers making a change here. Whitney's checked in. 1:51 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Pettit, guarded by O'Neal.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Danny Granger is checked in for the Lakers. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:35 left in the game. Bennett, the pass to Johnson. Bryant with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And here we go. And finish off by Bryant.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Lakers leading by 5. Here's Pettit. Over McGrady. Los Angeles with another miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Pettit. McGrady covering.
Well, he is consistent on that mid-range jumper. Pettit's a well-rounded player. He can get his points from anywhere on the floor.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 5. 55 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Kobe. Got it, and the foul. Magic Johnson picks one up.
If Kobe lives for these situations, you know how much he likes the spotlight, and boy, does he deliver time and time again.
The free throw drops for Kobe.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Here's Pettit. Outside, Beal. Pins the three.
Not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
Here's Kobe. Yes!
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And the Lakers with possession here. They've held a 12-point lead early. It counts.
There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. And McGrady drops them both. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
One item that stood out, their ball movement. Oh, the power on that prudent.
down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Pettit. McGrady covering. Here's Pettit. Garnett with the block. Throws the shot out of this area code. Blocked and recovered. What a nice
KG.
play. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
And the Lakers call time here. Guys, what do you think?
And they need a miracle, guys. That they don't have enough time for the catch-and-shoot three, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and-one to finish out.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous.
Sex on Rex on Rex. Yeah. How can I Lex? Second I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. Yeah. Rex on Rex. Rex on Rex on Rex. Yeah. How can I Lex? Second I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. Yeah. I need Rex on Rex on Rex. Mixing no rap. Fast, yeah, I gotta catch. See me in action. On go, that's all that I know. How far will I go? I do not hesitate, pump, I go get it. Location, no problem. I cannot help that I'm picky. I made it my way from the bottom. Holding the game in my hands up so high as like I'm on a column. Them over there ain't like me, don't go putting them all in my column. This is a life that I built. To me, that's all that I know. There ain't no time here to chill. I told you I'm on the go. They wanna step on the field. Tell them my patience is low. I do not need me a deal. I'm with a couple of those. Rex on Rex on Rex. Yeah. How can I Lex? Second I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. Yeah. Rex on Rex. Rex on Rex on Rex. Yeah. How can I Lex? Second I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. Yeah. I need Rex on Rex on.
Welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan. And I'm Chris Manning. First up, he's probably one of the best-known personalities in the NBA. He's a dear friend to us here at 2K TV, and it's kind of a tradition to have him on every single year.
Yes, it's time to check in with the one, the only, Shaq.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, the Clippers.
There's been a transformation here in LA. There is no doubt about that. DA, thank you.
And you think about the toughness of Klay Thompson, a guy who wants to try to play through every injury, even before the ACL tear in the 2019 final.
Wow, you know, after the tear, he came back into the game and shot free throws. Isn't that amazing? I mean, the toughness of this guy, man. He's one of my favorite players of today because he does so many things in the game unconventional. He scores without dribbling, and he defends without being physical.
Now Golden State's starting five. Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. LeBron James is out there with Durant, and it's Howard in at center. And for the Clippers, Roy out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Vucevic, then there's Pippen. And it's Lewis in at the four. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Roy passes to Pippen. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Westbrook, no good. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to Indiana. And Thompson gets it to go.
The defender has to try to stay in Klay's jersey, especially on the catch and shoot.
Westbrook against Curry. Westbrook surveying the D. Lets it go with the three. That ball. Great assist by Brandon Roy.
Nice for Westbrook to get set up once in a while. So often he's the initiator.
KD against Lewis.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Here's Vucevic. The Warriors pull it in. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Doesn't it seem like Steph can get any shot he wants? I mean, with his handle and his shooting ability. That time, finishing off the drive.
Here's Roy. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
And Curry, here we go. Can't connect from short range.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
The NBA is such an international phenomenon, Kenny, tearing up this league are some young guns who started outside of the U.S.
Yeah, Giannis, Jokic and Doncic, they come to mind. He's probably 3 of the top 10 players in basketball right now. It's not, I don't even say it anymore. I don't say international player. I just say he's a player now. I never think about Giannis as an international player.
Our game's been global for so long now that's a great point because, we had Dirk and we've had Nash and we've had Hakeem. Some of our all-time greats weren't from America.
Yep. The second overall pick in the 2007 NBA draft, it's pretty clear that Durant has lived up to the hype. And he's not done yet. His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through the post.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And there it is for him.
And even if you wanted to box out LeBron, the man is too athletic, too strong. He finds ways to get to the ball.
Outside Pippen. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. KD against Roy. Releases from 15. Again, the Clippers.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the Clippers get called for the foul. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Well, the watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to skate.
Now, here's Roy. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Nuggets in Denver. It's good.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Pass to Howard. Some nice stadium. The shot by Thompson, no good.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Latrey. Roy with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kenny, as a freshman, you joined one of the great lineups to ever play in college basketball with guys like Michael Jordan, Sam Perkins. I mean, it was a who's who of the game.
Yeah, Michael was so excited to play.
Was he?
As soon as I walked on
Chopping at the
campus.
bit, but
When I walked on
kid out
campus,
of New York
he
here?
picked me up at the airport, drove me around.
he had a car?
Oh, yes. But it was just great. Playing there with those kind of guys, it really gets you ready and prepared.
Had you met Jordan before
doing?
you went
On
to
a visit, just on a visit.
On a visit, you
But
had.
he wasn't the best player really at the time. Sam Perkins
Right.
was the guy. He was a 4-year All-American, first team. So Sam. It was Sam Perkins who everyone was in awe, and plus he was from New York.
Westbrook.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Curry against Vucevic. Passes it to Howard. Here's Durant. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And that's now 6 points for KD. Westbrook passes to Pippen. Roy against LeBron. For 3, Westbrook. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's LeBron. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. James has got 6.
The winning mindset of Durant. Unselfish all the way.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Warriors leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Curry. Up and in on the layup.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Here's Westbrook. That one doesn't drop. Curry with some nice D.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Kept alive. Beyond the arc. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Greg Popovich, the Spurs coach, Kenny, has talked about how the three-point shot is ruining the game. What do you say when you hear that?
Well, he's a participant of that.
I was about to say, like, he's the one that brought it to the forefront more than anybody.
Of it. But I think overall, yes, because people now take bad threes over good twos. So players don't have worse shot recognition.
I think they took bad twos just as much as they take bad threes. I mean, I'd never forget my college coach said, I had a teammate took a shot. It was a bad shot. And got on him about it. And coach looked at me and he said, hey, you know, we don't yell at our shooting guard. He said, I've never met a player that took a shot he wasn't trying to make it. And that stood with me because you don't shoot it to miss, but that doesn't mean it's a good shot.
Right. Now here's Curry. 20 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
Here's Westbrook. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Westbrook. Great D that time from Green.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Now, here's Roy. 10 points for him. Right side, Westbrook. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. Look at the Lakers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Golden State, they've come out the gate strong. They have a roster that can continue to improve. So reasons for optimism abound here with this team.
Curry kicks to Durant. Offline with his 3.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Oh, he's capable of connecting from there. For Westbrook, it's just about taking these shots with confidence.
Curry passes to Durant. Back to Curry. Durant trying to break free. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from KD.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And there are a lot of questions on the best way, guys, to develop talent in the NBA. Kenny, would you restructure youth basketball in the U.S.?
Many fans think they did.
Here's Holiday. It doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. In at forward, it's Thompson and Green. Holiday out there with Curry. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Curry against Westbrook. Right side Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
The Warriors making a switch here. Durant's checked in. That one is no good. Clippers trail by 13. Here's Westbrook. He had 25 points in the win against Denver.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Pacers in Indiana.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
I mean, I flat out. I thought they looked overmatched. I mean, I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit. And still able to get that one to go down.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Drew Holiday. For Los Angeles, they have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. Now here's Curry. He's got 11. And a pass to KD. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Vucevic.
And give Durant credit. He's fantastic at drawing contact on these plays.
Kenny, when you came into the NBA as a rookie, was there a veteran who stepped in to become your mentor?
My first coach, Bill Russell, was a
He
mentor.
was your mentor?
Yes, yes. You know, which is even funnier, like the former players in North Carolina were my mentors. Because we played
some of those guys?
Michael Jordan,
Yep.
Sam Perkins, Walter Davis.
That's like a Hall of Fame class.
Yeah. I mean, all those guys were still in the league, and they would come back and they would tell stories about what it takes to be in the NBA. Stay there. So those were my mentors.
And you drank in every word.
Oh, every second, yeah.
Pass to Iguodala. Curry dishes to Iguodala. KD on the wing. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Thompson against Pippen. Here's Serbiak, guarded by Curry. They get a bet. Second chance shot, and the basket by Serbiak. Serbiak's got 4 points in the quarter.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Thompson outside. Here's Durant. The Clippers grab the miss. And here is Serbiak. 26 points for him. Off target with the jump hook. Warriors leading by 12. Curry is inside. Under by Serbiak. Chalk up 2 there.
Man, you see the killer instinct Curry has. I mean, when he's hot, he looks to score whenever possible.
And the Clippers call time here. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Nikola Vucevic.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Lewis kicks to Pippen. Westbrook against Iguodala. The fadeaway. Westbrook, no good.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Well, Kenny, you played with so many all-time great players, one of which was Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. He was a good one. Do you think we'll ever see another one just like the Dream?
I don't think so. He was so unique. His ability, his footwork, his timing. He led the league in top 10 in 5 categories one time.
Isn't that amazing?
5 categories.
That's incredible.
Offensively and defensive categories. It's unbelievable. Just a dominant force.
If you think about him, he is what the modern game is today. He was the one guy in his era who played the way bigs can play today.
Good fun. Westbrook kicks to Lewis. Pass to Serbiak. Takes a 3. And shot off. So Golden State will take it the other way. Iguodala, the pass to Curry. Now Howard. Back to Curry. Pass to Thompson. To the inside. Howard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic.
That's just an athletic, strong, big man. It's hard to guard Howard, giving out fouls.
LeBron's checked in for Golden State. Clippers trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The baseline jam. And it's sent back by Howard. Vucevic dishes to Westbrook. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Dwight Howard.
From inside, Westbrook has to battle to get his shot. Aggressive man.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots to the line here.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
The first free throw is good. And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
There's never a question about Westbrook's heart or his drive. He's a relentless catalyst for his team.
Westbrook against Curry. Great D that time from Westbrook. Here's Serbiak. Nice shot from the wing. Serbiak's got 6 points.
Over the last few years, Jet, the step-back three has become a staple for some guys. Who do you think is the most consistent with it?
Harden and Doncic, easily. You know who started the step-back? A guy named, the first time I ever saw it was Kiki Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I never saw a step-back until he
And
played.
it was quick.
Yeah, he used to do a quick step-back. And I'd never seen the step-back move ever in my life before. And I was like, what is that? Is that a walk? And he's like, no, it's a step-back. And now we got the step to the step to the step to the step to the step back.
The side back.
And what's going to be the next development?
You're just going to be able to run and you don't have to do it.
We're seeing that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it costs them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
And the Clippers making a change here. Roy's checked in. On its way from Curry for 2. Howard kicks to Curry. For the 3. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Outside Roy. And they get it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And both free throws good for Roy. Warriors leading by 19. Now Curry. 16 points for him. Durant drawing the double team. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Durant. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, that's just tremendous poise right there on the interior. Think about this. James just backs down from nowhere.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. First free throw is good.
Russell Westbrook.
And so Westbrook makes them both.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
James outside. There's a minute 34 left in the first half. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And Kenny, great to have you on the show as always. You've got to come back soon. Promise us you'll come back soon.
I'm coming back next week.
Good.
I am not. There's more food down here. It's friendly about here. It's more room, man. I can't wait to be here. More air, everything, man. Everything's more down here.
And C-Web, what can you say? Kenny Smith never one to pull any punches when he's talking about basketball. Or anything, for that matter.
Yeah, definitely. You know, he's such an integral piece to those Hakeem Olajuwon championship teams there in Houston.
Fires for 3. That one, no good. Curry with the defensive effort. Shoots. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Patrick Beverly comes in for Russell Westbrook. There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. Curry with it. He's got 16. Outside Durant. No good. Shot missing. And so... taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Steve Kerr. Coach, great offense from your guys in the first half. What got you the lead?
I started calling some great plays for Steph Curry.
That's why you're the coach of the year, Steve. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. And returning from his sojourn, doing some in-game analysis. We laughed, cried, we turned down the volume. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Smith.
Yay! Welcome back, buddy. Kenny, man, we missed you. Yeah, I know. You guys missed me. Like how put it into words. Minimal. That's not a lot. No. They treated me so well down there. What's less than minimal? 3 minimal. How about 0? I'm so hurt.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye, Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Brandon Roy really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard at the three-point line.
We've got Lewis, Russell Westbrook out there with Brandon Roy. And it's Vucevic, and it's Pippen in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Here's the pass to Westbrook. Roy from outside. Warriors with the rebound. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
For one of the greatest long-range shooters you'll ever see, Curry is just as savvy inside.
Here's Westbrook. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign, if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
I mean, look, Durant's an incredible player. I don't know how much better you can get. We've had a front row seat for quite a while watching his game sing.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Russell Westbrook.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
You know what? It's exceptional how results-oriented Westbrook is. I mean, every aspect of his game is so sharp on both ends of the floor.
Here's Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Vucevic.
That one on Vucevic. He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
At the line for the Warriors, Kevin Durant taking 2 shots. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Westbrook. Vucevic trying to get open. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Westbrook's got 24 points.
You can usually count on Westbrook being among the NBA leaders in points off, in control at any speed.
Thompson for 3. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Westbrook. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Westbrook's got 9 points here in the second half. Warriors leading by 21. Curry looking it over. On the wing, Thompson. Tips it up, and Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Westbrook's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Los Angeles. Curry passes to Howard. Open shot, Thompson, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Inside, and it's sent back by Howard. Curry dishes to James, and the dunk by James.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
And that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And Curry is stronger than most people think. He knows how to keep his balance through contact.
Roy against James. The kick out to Westbrook. Over Howard. And the Clippers miss again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. For 3, Roy. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Roy's got 21 in the game.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they struggle as a whole.
Here's Curry, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Los Angeles has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Roy against James. Roy misses.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Thompson finds Curry. Back to Thompson. Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. And then Durant with the dunk.
He's playing MVP ball. Durant with some serious pep in his step tonight.
Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Pass to Vucevic. Over Howard. And it's Vucevic missing.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Curry can't get it to go.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Lewis. James, the pass to Howard. Good, and the assist goes to James. Howard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. From 18 feet away, they grab their own miss. Goes up again, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
Man, how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Outside Roy. Passes it to Vucevic. Over Green. That one off the back iron and out.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him. And he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
So, for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Vucevic, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Russell Westbrook.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Durant against Beverley. Here's Serbiak. Here's Roy. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Durant. And they call the foul, so he's... got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Free throw drops for KD. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Loads it up there for Harrell. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Well, we all saw that coming when KD started cutting to the rim. Beautiful alley-oop finish from Durant.
Los Angeles has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Beverley feeling it out a bit. Now, here's Roy. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from free throw range. And it's KD with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Free throw drops for KD. Los Angeles has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And there's the pass to Zubac.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
KD against Harrell. Here's Durant. Lays it up and banks it in. KD's got 35.
Can't allow that kind of positioning, especially for a guy like Durant. He's so effective.
still mad. I get my ego stuck on drive.